We see you too.
We see you too.
Well, listen, we're time for most girls, well, for many girls, their dad's their hero. And one dad in particular has taken things a step further by teaching resilience, teamwork, focus and respect to a group of young ladies.
I love that. So our Mandela Monday hero this morning goes by the name of Harold Johnson, but he's better known as coach to his soccer players.
I started coaching football in 2013, it was 4 years ago. My son was enthusiastic to play football, but he wasn't 100% sure he wanted to do it. And one of the few ways that I could get him to do that is if I had to be involved and coach him. And I started coaching his team, and the rest is history.
He's a loving dad, an IT recruitment consultant, and a volunteer football coach. But what makes Harold Johnson unique is that he coaches a girls' team at Tramway Football Club.
Last year, July, we were at my son's football game, and there were 5 girls whose brothers were playing at the same venue, and they all had kit on, and they wanted to play. We sort of decided, okay, cool, we'll give them a game against the boys. They had so much fun, running around, smiles on their faces, enthusiastic, so that's how I got involved with it, and that's why I'm doing it. We don't charge for anything. We're a community club. We firmly believe in giving back to the community. And we train twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays at 5 to 6. Last year, July, I started with 5 girls. Towards the end of the season, we had 18 girls. And at the start of the season today, in fact, we've got 31 girls.
Many of the girls have brothers who play soccer, but they get their own time to shine in this team, which includes Harold's daughter.
My younger brother joined soccer, so I started playing with the boys' team until there was a girls' team, and then I became into playing with the girls. What I enjoy most about soccer is playing with my teammates and having fun.
I feel it's cool because usually like 4 years ago there wasn't a girls' team, and it's great that he did offer this because I love soccer.
And he doesn't only teach us how to play soccer, he also teaches you manners and how to play with other children, and he also made friends in the team.
My dad's my favorite coach, and he's my favorite coach because he's funny. I'm really happy there's finally really a girls' team.
There's not much difference between coaching boys and girls. The enthusiasm is still there. You know, they're still keen, they want to learn. It's all about you know, development and getting to be a better footballer. And so on that aspect, I don't think there is much of a difference, to be honest.
Alongside a busy soccer dad is an equally loving soccer mom, and it is Harold's wife who encouraged him to coach the girls.
He's clearly got away with the kids, and he's a dad at the end of the day whose daughter asked to play soccer, and because he had the time, he volunteered. I am very proud of him because not knowing what was going to happen when starting this team, looking for kit, there was no kit, running around in the field looking for players, trying to fulfill a team for a game, just so that little girls could play. It's amazing.
The most enjoyable aspect about working with these girls is when what you teach them sort of gets implemented. And I'm not talking about just on a football field, but outside of a football field. I look at these girls like they're my kids. So when they do something like that, the pride sort of swells up. I can't even explain it. It's such a warm feeling and such a sense of pride that I'll go home and I'll tell my wife, you know what, I told so-and-so to do this, and then so-and-so did it, and she did it so well. And she turned around and she smiled and she looked at me and she's like, Coach, I did it. And most of the time I end up in tears, to be honest. So, but that is the truth.
The soccer coach dad who sheds a tear should be incredibly proud. He's helping to educate and grow the future generation of strong, empowered young women.